our earlier escapade where he said he wanted to grope my ass each time I was in front of him, and B, I didn't want him to see what happened if my ass was in his line of aim and kept quiet. Nothing would happen. Nothing. At least not right now. Maybe later. Maybe some scented cat animals and chocolate body paint. What the fuck?
I'll read the next 2 lines because it's short.
Yeah.
Don't ask why I own such a thing. Blaine is kinky. He would have to endure the car ride to his house, where I would have to find some reason to leave. Blaine couldn't drive, nor would he be able to with such a thing protruding. Plus, it was my car. It would be a giant distraction. A giant one.
All right, read the next one. I want to read that. The one below.
God damn it, I
I
want
want
to
to read that.
that.
No,
Alright, fine,
no, you're
fine.
reading.
He fiddled with the radio for a couple of seconds. He put on our favorite station, 103.7, known for the classics. I enjoyed, and popped he liked. The fuck? Unfortunately, it was one of his songs this time.
Let me smell your dick! The singer screamed, and I nearly bashed the radio to shut it up. But I bashed no! Nice song, Blaine mumbled, staring out the window. I didn't answer. I kept my eyes forward on the road, not anywhere else.
Why you coming home? 5 in the morn. Something's going on. Can I smell your dick? I grimaced at the lyrics, my hand twitching to shut off the damn radio. Maybe to do something else too. Blaine might have known the song, but it's difficult to tell, as he didn't look my way for now. He smiled at the words being sung rather loudly now, and tapped his thigh to the beat, not noticing that which I was finding difficult to stay away from in every sense.
Jesus Christ. Alright. You missed the turn, Blaine said suddenly, making me jump out of my chair. He was an eyebrow to my erection. It says a reaction, but makes it more saucy. The turn to my house, you missed it a few blocks. Are you okay? He puts a cool, slender hand onto my forehead, and it made my face burn up even more.
I peeled his fingers from my face, trying not to relish in their touch. Yeah, right. I'll just, turn around and...
Stop the car, he finally replied. I looked surprised, but he told... But he didn't as he told me to. We came up to a shoulder on the side of suburban street. Blaine turned to me and got a full frontal notice of how large his erection has become in such a short time. Damn, he was screwed up.
Get out and let me drive, he sighed. You look worn out. When I didn't move, he let out another groan and slid out of the passenger door. I watched his perfect body pass in front of the windshield, and his face appeared next to me in the window.
I followed what he told me to do. I didn't really want to deal with driving and that raging.
Shit! Don't look down, I prayed. Please don't. Dear Terry Schuster, don't look down.
Alright, let me read the second 2 lines. And he didn't, but I did. And it was huge. Now you can read this one. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck, I muttered, and I pulled off my coat in an almost subtle way possible. Blaine was preoccupied with turning out of someone's driveway to notice as I draped it over my lap.
And we drove on in... What?
We drove on in silence.
Ah, fucking hell. And we drove on in silence. I was uncomfortable as hell, and he didn't seem to notice either of our boners. Now I wanted was to drop off Blaine and go home and deal with my problem, or maybe he could help.
Blaine pulled into his driveway and parked my car with ease. The damn sight that was captivating me wasn't seeming to bother him. When he turned to face me, I tried to keep looking at the dashboard, but was brought to my senses when I felt fingers interlock with mine.
Thank you for at least attempting to put up with my hatred of homework. Oh, what the fuck? There it is. He chuckled, letting out a breathy laugh in reply, but I didn't look him in the eyes. When he didn't continue, I assumed he wanted me to say something.
No problem, I said quietly. He nodded. At least I assumed that was what he was doing. I could only catch some of his actions in my peripheral vision, and made to open the door. As he did this, the hand that had been holding my gentle brushed against his coat, right against it.
Fuck it, I breathed and leaned across his seat to capture his lips. He didn't seem to oppose his idea as he yanked himself back in, shut the door, and locked it all without opening his eyes.
We're amping
up. Jesus Christ. I felt around the roof of the car and closed the sunroof. I didn't really want anyone to hear us.
But Blaine wasn't really one to be quiet, was he ever? Do you want to read the next one?
Sadly.
Alright,
I have to. It's how I felt a moan against my lips. It's a erection group for the both of us.
Alright, you know what? I'm reading it. You can't read it.
I can't.
I felt him moan again. His erection grew for the both of us. One hand, that one not entangled, reaching down and shoving my Marc Jacob coat away from my thighs, and a firm grip replaced it.
Oh my fuck, I got the worst one.
Do you want me to read this one too?
I'll try without fucking just like getting grossed the hell out.
Alright.
Shit rumbled into my mouth. Damn you and your prim and proper ways. My mom just walked past. No. It's not like I was. You didn't know what was happening.
Okay. No, you're reading.
I'm happy. I don't think they know.
Okay.
Where are we? Oh, there we go. Damn you and your prim and proper ways. I know how you like it. His man moved a bit quicker. I know how you fucking like it.
I thought that said shit.
I did too. I was like, what the hell?
I shifted myself and somehow maneuvered our bodies so that we were both in the driver's seat. My back was leaned up against the wheel, but I was held up by Blaine's firm hand and my own strength in an attempt to not make too much sound for now.
Oh shit! All right. It's like my mom's moving around. If my mom comes in, that'd be funny. My fingers found their way. Well, okay, I'm in the right spot. Sorry, I was making sure.
Yeah.
My fingers found their ways to the hem of Blaine's shirt, where I yanked it upwards and sailed it over our heads. The hand that it flung, it hit the roof, and I knew that it would turn black and blue tomorrow, as well as more private areas. But at that moment, I didn't give a flying fadoodle.
Clearly against her.
Oh my god, I hate my life. Others, I wanted one thing, the same thing Blaine wanted, for at least an hour now. Alright, chill.
Within several minutes, we were both fully unclothed, with his tee and jeans and my tailored outfit lying in a crumpled mess in the back seat. Anyone who saw it would have thought we'd been raped. I suppose in a way it was like that, but better. So much fucking better.
There you go.
Okay, my dad just walked past. Alright, I gotta read the graphic stuff. Alright.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You want me to read
He
it?
growled into my ear, and I immediately followed his words without anything on my part. Oh, fuck my keyboard. My arms went out draped across the dashboard. Thank God for faulty airbags, and my chest pushed up against the horn of the steering wheel.
Something. No, not something. I knew what it was. Something. I read ahead in my bed. Something. No, not something. I knew what it was. Prodding in my ass. Hold on. Oh, I can read it better. Something. No, not something. I knew what it was. Prodding in my ass. And I sucked in a breath as it entered. Within seconds, it was discomfort. It never was. After all, these times.
Yes, we were whores. Suck our 9-mile dicks. Alright.
It's the best line of the entire thing.
It is.
As he sped up, I was pushed against the wheel. The loudest sound imaginable. The car horn. It rang through our ears. The only sound overcoming the blood pounding in our ears.
What the fuck? Shit, Kurt, he groaned. His cold body. How the fuck was you so cold? Was pushed against my overheated one. Sorry, I heard my dad downstairs. But within seconds, it wasn't this fun. Oh, fuck, wrong one. He pushed against my overheated one. I heard in the background a steady, erotic beep, 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 beep.
Beep beep.
Oh shit, so me.
Alright, his hand was still wrapped around my dick, and I almost heard an orgasm arriving. Apparently Blaine could too, and suddenly I was flooded, both mind and body, for lack of a better word, cum.
Oh fuck, I pressed the Windows key. Yeah, seems down to 5th grade sex ed class.
Blaine pulled out and began to vigorously kiss me. I reacted immediately and tried to fall against the horn of the wheel. In fright, we'd be caught again. Although, no, not again. I was in fright that I reacted immediately and tried not to fall against the horn of the wheel in fright we'd be caught. Although that would be pretty hot. But what if it was like Dan Davis? What would Dan Davis be doing at Blaine's house though?
Sorry, I ramble when I'm horny.
Sighed. I smiled and replied,
I love you too. Now, before your parents find us.
the rest was left in the air. But we got the message and began to get dressed. Apparently, homework was not the only thing on our agenda tonight.
All of tonight. Oh my fuck.
Great. That was amazing.
That was so. I fucking. Oh my. Mikey, you there?
Mikey.
Mikey.
I think Mikey
read
dropped
it.
out.
Mikey, look at the link. That's how much we read of that.
No. Fun fact, I've been recording this whole time.
We don't give a shit.
I know
Bro,
you
upload
don't.
it
That's
to
what's
YouTube.
funny about it.
Me and a cos tape